Integrated marketing communications for Melody from Heaven. One example of a market strategy that I found was from the nightclub called Noor. The marketing strategy they used was to expand their basic bar by incorporating a lounge in an effort to be a one stop food and social shop for their clientele. It's called Fusion. The second marketing technique that I found was from a club called Privileged. Their technique was to communicate what you have to offer and prove its value to your target demographic. Do your homework, research, strategize, execute, then monitor. And they also said use a promoter. The third marketing technique from the nightclub called Marquee is in Las Vegas. Their strategy involved using a visual and auditory onslaught like what you would have at a music festival in their club. The strategic group in the casino allocated dramatic resources to invest in this nightclub. The fourth marketing technique came from the nightclub mastermind, David Gutman of Miami Marketing Group. He launched the LIV nightclub in Miami with a Victoria's Secret fashion show. He says he tunes into the edge of what is hot. On Sunday nights, he has hip hop night, and Lil Wayne performs every week. The last marketing technique came from the Light Group with Scott Sartiani, Richie Arkea, and Ronnie Madra of New York's One Oak Club. Their marketing idea was to use a great physical space with a great operator and brand. They emphasize intimacy and uniqueness, word of mouth, traditional advertising, and delivering a consistent product. My marketing plan SMART goals are to have the top gospel entertainment come to Melodies from Heaven in the year 2013. Second, to have an increase in revenue by 10% by the year 2014. And third, to be ranked in the top 100 clubs by Nightclub and Bar Magazine by the end of 2013. For advertising, I will use a dog whistle advertising. It targets a group with messages only that group can hear and appreciate. It reinforces a sense of belonging to the group and shows that the advertising company gets it too. My personal selling technique will be the use of my website and blog that will tell my CEO story and customer stories, as well as sell the club and its services to the target group. For public relations, I will use online news releases, which will include the latest accomplishments, inspirational stories, and information about our corporate sponsorship programs and services. For direct mailing, I will use advertising sent directly to people's homes using online advertising emails and newsletters. For sales promotions, I will use discounts, coupons for meals, give out crown replicas and crown decals to put on cars with the logo Melodies from Heaven. To promote the launch of my business, I will distribute flyers and postcards, advertise on radio and on Facebook and Twitter. I will write news releases and put it in local newspapers and special community Christian publications that target my audience. I will appear on local TV programs to highlight community and business events. I will make announcements on the local cable community channel, and I will do an interview on a popular Christian radio show. I will send out special invitations to pastors, community, local business, and government officials. Um, I will start out my club introducing myself as CEO and telling my CEO story. I would also have a fashion show. And after the fashion show, I would introduce the star attraction of the opening night, Kirk Franklin. He will sing his song, Melodies from Heaven, and a host of his latest hits off his album. Customers would end the night socializing, sipping on punch, enjoying a sit down style dinner that waiters and waitresses delivered to them in tuxedos while listening to the DJ as he spins the latest contemporary Christian hits. All the local newspaper, TV, cable, and social networks will be ablaze with this news of a Christian nightclub opening in Atlanta. News of a celebrity fashion show, guest singer Kirk Franklin, news of the spectacular decor and elegance of the club being second to none, where Kingdom rules and reigns, will draw big news and huge crowds to the event. The winner of season 5, Best Sunday's Best, will appear with Kirk Franklin, who will also draw crowds to the event. Numerous gospel and Christian artists and their promoters will be invited as VIPs to the event, as well as other dignitaries mentioned earlier. I will partner with online webpage and blog posts to, to run ads together. I expect a city that will be anticipating the biggest Christian event ever to happen in America. A new era is dawning. Kingdom rules and reigns. I anticipate a full house that night and every night thereafter. I expect that Jesus will show up and God will get the glory. A need will be filled that night and every night from now on. My marketing plan will impact my target market because they will finally be able to participate in a nightlife, celebrating being saved, being able to enjoy gospel, contemporary Christian music, fine food, and entertainment in an atmosphere that is fit for an era of Christ. Each and every time they enter melodies, they will be treated as the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. They will recognize their position in Christ and cherish it. When people experience this club with the excellent service, physical surroundings, and the glory of praise, blessings will come down on all who lift up his name as promised. Customers will begin to prosper because of the enjoyment and praise and will tell others through word of mouth, tweets, and Facebook how they are able to finally enjoy themselves in Christ without having to jeopardize their needs to socialize at a nightclub like atmosphere where adults can come and relax. In fact, Christians need a place where they can wind down from a week full of battling with the forces of evil in their jobs, in their homes, and in the church. This will be a neutral environment where you can meet and greet, relax, and gear back for the next week on the battlefield. My hope is that we develop a group that instead of feeling alienated and ashamed to be Christian, become connected and famed. I will partner with promoters of gospel, contemporary Christian music, hotel and lounge executives, churches, musicians, and businesses that are interested in helping to spread the gospel through this venue in particular. I will offer them the opportunity to get recognition, gain profits and sales for their businesses and careers as well. My media plan budget consists of buying a social media strategy creation, assuming limited outsourcing of content creation, and ongoing training, which will cost $3,000. I will have Twitter account management and training for $500. Twitter account setup for $500. Blog custom design and template for $1,000. Blog writing, editing, and ongoing training for $500. A Facebook setup for $500 and training for $500. Personal computer is $450, internet connection $510, custom sign for $350, internet ads for $56 per month for 12 months CPI, and a website for $1,578. I selected this project because I based it on my target audience. I know that they are young, educated, and technologically savvy. If I'm going to reach them, I must use social media strategy. Through this strategy, I will be able to connect with my customers, build relationships, and drive traffic to my club and keep them coming. The strategy that I have developed will allow me to monitor the results of my strategy so I can keep on top of things and make adjustments when needed. Success is when the club is bringing in the crowd weekly and I'm making sales and profits and building a community of Christians who are praising the Lord and exhibiting a kingdom rules and reigns lifestyle. All TV and social networks will be ablaze with the news of the opening events. Alexis Sprite for Sunday's Best will make an appearance and sing from my hometown, Buffalo, New